Donald Trump, master negotiator, is now turning his negotiating eyes to Iran. This is the same negotiator who gave Putin everything he wanted in Ukraine before they even started negotiations, and the Ukraine war is still raging. This is the same negotiator who said if the Palestinians don't give back the Israeli hostages, there'll be all hell to pay, and at the same time suggested that the Palestinians should be exiled out of Gaza and will build resort hotels and casinos on their land. This is the same negotiator who met with Kim Jong-un of North Korea in Singapore to shut down their nuke program or at least chill it out. And since then, they've been developing rockets that could hit LA with a nuclear weapon. This is the same negotiator who pulled the plug on the original Iran deal. And now it looks like he's negotiating toward a deal which by any stretch will have to be very similar to the deal that he pulled the plug on, because Iran doesn't want to completely give up its nuclear program. And Israel wants to bomb the shit out of Iran so that they don't have any nuclear program at all. So with pressure from Netanyahu to bomb those facilities, put the Iranians out of commission with regard to developing a nuclear weapon, and then Trump wanting to be this master negotiator with leverage still in place, sanctions, that's a big deal against Iran. Also, Israel has never been this powerful militarily, like ever. Gaza is a mess, but Hamas isn't going to do anything. And Hezbollah in Lebanon, they're still a mess, but Hezbollah's been pretty much neutralized. And the Houthis are still fucking up shipping in the canal, and we're currently bombing them. But Iran has been weakened. Their proxy armies have all been weakened to the point where they're actually willing to negotiate with us directly, and we did that on Saturday. So is that good? Of course it's good to negotiate. But Trump isn't going to be able to pull off anything meaningful, I don't think, because the Iranians want to keep their nuke program, at least to the extent that they could show their people and themselves that they're heading toward this strategic advantage, because otherwise the Iranians have nothing. And then Israel, who wants to just get this over with already, and Netanyahu knows that now is the time to bomb Iran. Israel thinks that now is the time better than ever before to bomb Iran, and Trump is just making this shit up as he goes along day to day. That's self-evident with this tariff clusterfuck. So my humble prediction is, frankly, we're headed to war. I think Netanyahu is going to win out, and this ambiguity and stasis is going to force the hand of the U.S. and Israel to finally do a strike. It'll probably be a limited strike, almost a symbolic one, taking out a few of the sites. I don't think militarily we can actually stop that program. We might be able to kind of slow it down, but they've dug in deep, and we've got the bunker buster bombs. It's not going to be enough to really pull the plug on the Iranian nuclear program anyway. So in summary, pressure from Netanyahu and Israel to attack, Israel being more powerful now than ever before, Iran being weaker than ever before, coupled with Trump's complete ineptitude with negotiations and ambiguity, is going to mean expect within maybe 6 months there will be a limited military attack, cooperative military attack from Israel and the U.S. on key nuclear sites in Iran to kind of slap their hand, for Netanyahu at least to show his right-wing minions that he's taking action, Trump to appear decisive and use that as a negotiating tool like he's using the fucking dumbass tariffs, and then everyone basically comes out of it without a major war, but with enough to show that they at least did something. And then the Iranian nuclear program is, well, the can gets kicked further down the road, and Trump just makes it up as he goes along anyway, and then let's see what happens. I don't know what other outcome is really feasible, given all these conflicting interests, and given, frankly, Trump's ineptitude as a negotiator.